Hey Throwdowners, I am Dr. Emily, the chiropractor and performance therapist at OhFast, here to help you guys out with your warm-up for today's workout. So this weekend involves a ton of overhead work. So we are going to be prepping your shoulders and all of the components that are needed for that today to make sure that you guys can move well and safely. The first movement that we're going to be doing, I'm going to get you guys in a kneeling position here. Most of you are going to be familiar with this. It's a regressed version of a cat-cow. So you're going to be on your feet, okay? And you're going to have your hands placed in front of your knees here. In this position, you're going to round your spine up, feeling that nice stretch into the mid-back. And you're going to drop down and shine your sternum towards the wall in front of you, getting that from your mid-back, from your chest, not from your neck here, okay? Round and extend. Feel that right between your shoulder blades and repeat that 15 times. Our second exercise, you're going to stay in this kneeling position with your toes curled under. You're going to take both hands and you're going to be sliding them with your palms facing towards the ceiling. You're going to slide them forward, okay? And at the very edge, as far as you can, you're going to lift an inch on both sides. Slide all the way back. This will not only encourage your shoulder blades to rotate and tip and glide, but it will also give you a little bit of activation at that end range, getting your body used to that end range activation, which we will need it to in our workout. Our next exercise is going to be one that you're probably familiar with. This is called a scapular push-up. And for this one, we are going to be on both hands and on your feet as well into that high plank position. And from here, you are going to be touching your scapulas together and spreading them apart. This is just to get a little bit of that active scapular mechanics. We want these bad boys to rotate and move well for us, because that relates to a nice open shoulder joint during that overhead work. But this also helps us activate a little bit for our burpees, if you have them. Our next exercise, we are going to be doing a little bit of core activation in addition to overhead mobility, making sure that we are very in tune, brain and body, with where our ribs are. A lot of people, when they go overhead, they'll flare their ribs, and that can create a whole host of issues, including a lack of stability in our shoulder, and it can lead to issues. So what we're going to do is you're going to pop onto your back, okay? Bring your feet up into the bottom half of a dead bug position. Slowly press your low back into the floor. Feel that rib connection. Keep those ribs tucked down. And you're going to take your hands and slide them overhead, keeping those ribs tucked down as you go. We call these floor angels, with a little bit of core activation. The most important part in this is making sure that your ribs stay down and they don't flare as you come up to that upwards range of motion. This, in an upright position, can create a whole bunch of shoulder impingement stuff down the road. This last exercise is for those of you specifically doing the candlestick or reverse burpee, whatever you want to call it. For those of you who aren't, this is still going to be helpful to just engage a little bit of core activation so that you're aware of it throughout your workout as well. We're going to be doing a bent knee hollow rock. All right, you're going to be on your back. Lift your feet up in the air in a bent knee position. We're going to create our hollow body by lifting our arms overhead and lifting our head off the floor. Create that hollow body in your core and torso. And we're going to be rocking back and forth, keeping that tension throughout our body as we go.